Cricket is known as a gentleman's game, unlike few other sports like football and rugby, where playing rough is a part of the game. Everything is fair in love and war, but not in cricket. Emotions often get better of the players, which makes them to do something out of the character and disgraceful on the field. Let's take you through few of the most disgraceful acts in the history of cricket. Number 10. Jon Snow grabbed by an Australian fan. In the final Ashes Test in Sydney, England seamer Jon Snow hit a bouncer to Terry Jenner in the first innings. Snow went to the fielding position at fine leg and was pelted with missiles, then was grabbed by a member of the crowd. England captain then led his team off the field in protest at the crowd's behavior, but returned soon after to complete the game. Number 9. Steve Buckner's incident. On their tour of Australia in 2007 and 8 season, India objected to a number of decisions made by the umpire Steve Buckner in Sydney. Still one of the most respected umpires in the game, it was a surprise when Buckner was removed from the third test in Perth at the request of India's cricket board. It was unprecedented and he would retire in early 2009 after a long career in the game. Number 8. Chappell Brothers underarm poly. In Australia's ODI in 1981 against New Zealand in the World Series Cup, the Black Caps needed 6 runs from the final delivery to tie the game. To prevent this, Australian captain Greg Chappell instructed his brother to bowl the last ball underarm, something that was not prohibited in the rule book. It was deemed contrary to the spirit of the game, and a swift rule change followed. Number 7. Heat between Mia Dad and Lillee. When Australia and Pakistan met each other in 1981, Aussies pacer Dennis Lillee and Pakistan batsman Javed Miandar were involved in one of the ugliest on-field fights in the history of the gentleman's game. Pakistan was staring down the barrel in the first test at Perth when Javed Miandar came to bat in the second innings. The hometown boy Lillee was fired up, and with the crowd behind him, he made sure that both Miandar and his partner played in a hostile atmosphere. While completing a single, Mia Dad collided with Lillee as the pacer was blocking the batsman's way, something that was clearly evident in the video footage. When the batsman was having a chat with the umpire about the incident, Lillee tried to kick Mia Dad and the Pakistani almost threw back the bat at Lillee. Umpires have to intervene and take control of the situation. Number 6. The only Suraj Randev's moment in international cricket. During the third ODI between India and Sri Lanka in 2010, Sri Lanka were dismissed for just 170. Chasing a modest total, India lost the wickets of opener Dinesh Karthik, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma early before Virender Sehwag took charge. With just 1 run needed to win and Sehwag batting on 99, he danced down the track and slammed a Suraj Randev's delivery over long off for a 6. Sehwag celebrated, what could have been his 13th ODI century, only to be told later that the six didn't count because Randev overstepped and India won the match with that extra run. After the match, a furious Sehwag said Randev has bowled the no ball deliberately and that move has no place in good cricket. Eventually, Randev was banned for a match for his poor sportsmanship by bowling a no ball, and his skipper was fined 50% of his match fees. This incident is probably the only reason why a majority of cricket fans remember Suraj Randev. Number 5. Dennis Lilly's Aluminium Bat. Never one to shy away from an argument, Australia's Dennis Lilly strode out to bat against England in 1979 with a bat made of aluminium. There were no rules that stated that a cricket bat had to be wooden, so Lilly felt that he was well within his rights to use the combat. It took almost 10 minutes of discussion for him to be convinced to use a wooden one, at which point he launched his bat 40 yards towards the pavilion. Number 4. Rashid Latif's drop catch claim. Rashid Latif, Pakistan's then captain, was banned for 5 ODIs after being found guilty for violating the International Cricket Council's Code of Conduct during the third test against Bangladesh in 2003. Latif appeared to take a spectacular catch, but television replays showed that the ball popped out of his gloves as he got up from the ground after rolling over twice, and that wicket changed the dimensions of the match. Number 3. Fight between Stark and Pollard. There are some moments when cricketers lose their cool on the field and get involved in a verbal and physical altercation. In a match between Mumbai Indians and Royal Challengers Bangalore, Mr. Stark fired in a bouncer at Kieron Pollard and Pollard failed to connect the ball with the bat. Stark whispered something at Pollard and the batsman asked the Aussie to walk back to his bowling mark and bowl the next delivery. Following a verbal altercation, Pollard for some reason sheeted midway through Stark's run-up and an annoyed Stark continued with his delivery strides and bowled the delivery angling at Pollard. The West Indian became furious at what happened and threw his bat at him. Number 2. Indian crowd gone wild. During the 1996 ODI World Cup, crowd at Eden Gardens went wild as India faced a batting collapse. Chasing 252 against Sri Lanka in the semi-final, Sachin Tendulkar gave India a good start and his knock of 65 had given India supporters hope for a win. Sachin along with Manjrekar had a fine partnership of 90 for the second wicket, but as soon as Tendulkar was dismissed, it led to a batting collapse. None of the Indian batsmen could build this innings and the wickets fell down like 9 pins. Seeing this procession of wickets, the crowd started throwing bottles on the field. Few of the fans even started throwing fruits on the outfield. Also, few seats in the stands were set to fire by some frustrated Indian supporters. The fans thought that Indian batsmen are deliberately throwing away their wickets, and that was the reason behind this outrage. Due to this behavior of Indian supporters, match referee decided to call off the match and Sri Lanka were declared winners. Following this match, there were questions raised on Mohammad Azharuddin's decision of electing to field on a good batting surface. Azharuddin and his match-fixing scandals came into the spotlight during this year. Number 1. Pakistan Spot Fixing 2010. In 2010, the world of cricket was shaken to its very foundations as three of the Pakistani cricketers, Mohammad Asif, Mohammad Amir, and Salman Butt, were implicated for spot fixing. After a sting by the news of the world, the three were found to have conspired to deliberately bowl no balls during a test against England at the Ovals. They were all banned for varying amount of time for one of the biggest scandals to hit Test cricket in recent years. Well, that is it for today. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe for more stuff like this.